This is recording. But if you can imagine, what kind of forest is this that I'm in? Archer, what type of forest? It's a tobacco forest, that's right. Now, I'm going to tell you something about tobacco. If this down here, and it is as wet as it is, super wet, then underneath this tobacco here, as you can see, then it must have got a boatload of rain. So I'm going through here looking at little pieces of flint. Leads me into stones. And I'm playing Speck It, Check It here at the Jump Off. Found quite a handful of good basic field artifacts. And just flipping. There's a lot of these old leaves. You see these leaves? And I flip one over. I said, I'm going to flip one over, and there's going to be a smoker underneath it one time. And I'm just going down like this, and I'm seeing leaves like this, and I just flip them with my stick. I flip them right out. So I'm going down here, and I flip one of these big tobacco leaves. These are the waste product. And I saw this point, and I stuck my flipper right in there. I was going to flip it out. And then I looked closer and I said, wait a second, that looks like it could be a fair size piece. And I just about flicked it out. You can see where it's all broken up. And right here, that's really purpose relief on the backside where they would have hafted it. So we're going to check that out. And look what I found. Of course, in the tobacco forest. A lot of visibility, good breeze, good temperature. Talk about quartz being hard to work. Just couldn't work that hump right off the back. And I bet you it was just a discard. Then we move down to some points and some tools here. They make an easy, fast point like that and haft it in. It's not a problem to them at all, even though it looks a little sheepish compared to the flint that they can use out west in Missouri and Kentucky or Tennessee. If they could get it on there and it would pierce the flesh and let these, this is a knife though. I mean, you can tell the way that thing is curved. Utility point. And this is a sugar quartz Marl Mountain. Very nice. Anyway, if it could pierce the flesh and get in there, it's fine. Look at the workmanship on these two small ones. I mean, look at this little tip. Mercy, right? I don't even know how they make, I don't know how they produce napping like that. Couple pieces here, familiar little thumb scraper. They must have done a ton of work with these type of things because they're fairly common, but they just paid so much attention to doing it well. And it's always this type of flint. I don't even find points out of this type of flint. Think about that for a second. It's always this type of stone, these thumb scrapers. And I don't know why I don't find points out of that type of stone. Pretty much ever. Okay, enough talking. Let's check this thing out. Can feel it. Felt it with my, didn't think it was that long. Goodness. There's your tip. Could be beveled, could be broken. No, feels, I can't see it though, you know, it feels more work than anything, so. Thing of beauty on a Guilford straight base. I like the way they relieved it for the hafting. Here at the jump off. And somebody's been cross-cutting a lot of these rows, public place. Just crossing it. Probably checking for big easies, but that's the way. It's not going to work under these conditions. Motoring through looking for the big easies. It's just not going to work. It's a nice point. Look at it drying right out. Appreciate everybody tuning in to Indian Trace. Hope you find out there.